One supplier stands before 3 top-flight CIOs. He has just 60 seconds to pitch his wares to them. Will it be good enough to enthuse Silicon.com's exacting panel, or will he fail to impress? The verdict awaits.
Well, hello Sacha and welcome. If you'd like to start your 60-second pitch, please.
Thank you very much. The proliferation of the portable storage device in recent years has meant that corporate networks have become more vulnerable to data leaks. These low-cost, high-capacity devices can enable customers to, or users to copy vast amounts of data within seconds and be out the door with no detection or audit. Although customers are spending huge sums on protecting their networks with firewalls and antivirus solutions, these data leaks can still occur within the perimeter walls via USB drives, smartphones, MP3 players and similar types of devices. By using our Endpoint security software, which is affordable and integrates with Active Directory and group policy, customers can centrally manage and distribute access control policies that block unauthorized users from all peripheral PC ports and plug-and-play devices, while providing file-level auditing and shadowing to those users that are authorized for legitimate business use. That's the end of my 60 seconds. If you have any questions, please feel free to answer.
Great. Thanks, Sacha. Go first.
And Sacha, quite often we find ourselves in a position whereby clients are actually sending us USB drives and we do need to use them. What is the admin kind of overhead that you introduced with this system, and how easy is it to be able to free these ports up once you've clamped them down?
Sure. I mean, the whole point of the product is to provide you with some form of granularity. So within our solution, there's a feature called a USB whitelisting feature. So you can actually populate the management console with that device that your client is sending you. So therefore that device will be able to use, you'll be able to use that device, whereby any other device that is plugged into the network will be blocked. You know, one of our strongest selling points really over the years has been the fact that the product is so easy to install, so easy to manage. It integrates fully with Active Directory, so you can manage it through your group policies, etc. You know, that's one of the key selling points, the ease of use. Really, it's quite a simple product. You know, if you're familiar with the Windows-based technology, then it shouldn't be a problem using it at all.
We've got a variety of operating systems and a variety of devices out there.
Right.
So, you know, in my business, I have everybody doing their work either on an iPhone or a netbook or a PC or whatever.
Sure.
I can understand why integration with Active Directory is important to you, but what about the occasionally connected user?
When you mention the occasionally connected, could you expand on that a little bit? I'm not sure I understand the question.
So I have a variety of people who may be working for the organisation but don't necessarily sit in my Active Directory because they're either freelancers, but you know, I may have provided them with a level of equipment.
Sure.
So how does your security help me in those situations?
Well, as far as I'm concerned, and obviously I'm on the sales and commercial side, so I didn't want to get too technical today, but as far as I'm aware, those users, you know, when they're plugged onto the network, they'll be identified by the management console. Therefore, policies can be set around what they can do while they're on your network, basically. So it's quite tight as far as I'm concerned in that sort of instance.
Okay.
We've been in this business since 1996, and it's only sort of the last 5 years that this issue has really come to the forefront. So I feel quite strongly that we were one of the first players in this market, and it's all we do. DeviceLock is our flagship product, and you know, access control is our key, basically.
Talk about the affordability of the product, Sacha.
Sure.
For example, for a 200, 300 amount of users connectivity side, what is that up front and then ongoing as well? And linked with the ongoing, a second question for you, as new devices come available, how robust is your product, how future-proofed is it?
Yeah, I mean, the way the licensing works, to give you an idea, it's a perpetual license. So you would purchase the license, it would last forever. Within the first year, you have a 1-year maintenance and support contract with us. If you wish to renew that in the second year, it's a 30% charge. Just to give you an idea of costs, for 100 users, we're looking at about £9.70 per PC. So it's not a huge cost in terms of the license. Ongoing, Just to give you an idea, we have 20 people working in research and development. We're continuing developing the product. We try and release 2 versions a year. So
Thank you very much, Sacha. It's now time to vote. So, do you want to go first?
Thank you. I'm going to give it a green, but I am a little bit hesitant about some of the ongoing costs that could be an issue, certainly for my organisation. But essentially, the key of what you're doing here and your deliverable, I am very positive about.
Thank you.
I was slightly sceptical until you started talking about remote devices.
Okay.
Because I think the actual putting a USB stick in a PC risk is still there, but actually the remote device is a lot more of a concern to me personally.
Okay.
So the fact that you're active in that space is good, and I'll give that a green.
Brilliant. Thank you.
I'm a green too. There's a lot of I like what I heard about the Active Directory side, the ease of deployment, costs. Okay, that's an interesting point. But I think as a product side, and particularly if you're unique in the marketplace, that's definitely green as well. So well done, Sacha. Thank you very much.
Thanks for your time. Yeah, it was interesting couple of minutes. Not something I'm used to doing every day, but yeah, found it really interesting. Really happy that they liked the product. Thought the pitch went really well. So yeah, really pleased that I did it.